Good day everyone. Today a short video about how do you find the landing notes across the neck. I had a couple of questions about it, so I thought I can give two patterns, simple patterns, which make it easier to follow along with the blues progression and find notes all across the neck. So let's go. So the blues is a 1-4-5 progression, and where do I find these notes? So let's do a blues in A. So 1-4-5, that's pattern number 1. So the moment your progression shifts to D, you know, hey, this is a landing note I could use on. So how do I find the rest of the notes across the neck? Well, we need one more pattern, which is the octave pattern. So if I have an A note here, I go 2 strings down, 2 frets up. So here I find another A note. And we can use the pattern number 1. So if this is an A note, this is a D note, and here is an E note. Where do I find my next, the octave of this A note? Well, here it's changing a little bit because of the tuning of the B string. It's now not 2 strings down, 2 frets up, but it's 3 frets up. From here though, we can use our first pattern again. If this is an A note, this is my D, and here is my E. So now we're already up to fret number 12. So we covered a lot of ground already. And you know, during solos you often go from box number 1 to position at fret number 12 in an A blues. So let's look at this area here too. If this is an A note, which it is, because the open string, that is the E, an A, and this is the octave of that. So this is an A note. Well, here's my D, here's my E, so here's my 4 and here's my 5. In the octave pattern I can 2 strings down, 2 frets up. So I find here my root note of the A chord, and because of the tuning of the B string, it's now not straight down but straight down and 1 up. So here is my D and here's my E. And if you want to have one final A note, that will be here. So that will help you to find a lot of notes to land on. So one last look at the position in fret 12. Another way of looking at it to find the notes, you know, I don't care how you do it, as long as you know how to find them, is this one over here. So that would be the D note. Why is that a D note? Well, you know that this is a B string. Here is the octave on fret 12. If this is a B, this must be a C, and this must be a D. That's another way of looking at it. So you know, because this is an A note, you know This is the D because of the tuning of the B string, not straight down but straight down one up, and that makes sense if you look at it. Now you know this is the B note, so C, D, E. That's another way of looking at it. I wanted to mention that one. And now I would like to take a step back and just focus on the notes in this area in a progression. So, you know, it's nice to figure it out over here too, of course, but in the beginning it might be useful to restrain yourself a little bit and play around with the notes in this area. Once you know, get a hang of it, you can go over here and do the same thing. A nice lick I use a lot and I like a lot is one which goes to the high A, the high A note, and go back down to the lower one. That might sound like, or something like that. And how would that sound in a progression? That would be something like, well, you get the idea. Just notes following along with the progression in box 1 sounds great. Well, I don't want the video to be too long, so this is about it for today. I hope it helps you find the right notes and yeah, to help you follow along with the progression. So there you have it, 2 simple patterns which will help you find your notes across the fretboard. I would say, you know, take it easy, do the stuff in box 1, you know, and yeah, maybe try the lick I showed you, and you can already do a lot in that area. And when you have it that down, you know, you can figure out the stuff a bit further on the fretboard and build it up step by step, you know, take it easy. Doesn't have to be today all. If I would make an exercise out of it, I would say just play, put on a progression and a backing track or something and play along. And the exercise would be the licks itself, you find, you know, yeah, you'll develop your own, but try to land on a D note when the D note, a D chord is coming. If it's time for the E chord, you know, make sure you land on an E note. Quite simple, and it helps develop you a feeling of the blues too, you know, because you're actually playing along with the progression. Alright, well, that's it. Have fun doing so, and see you next time.